Welcome back, my dear students, to the offline video series of biology. I am Trishna, and today we are going to start the next topic of biology. The name of the topic is structure of cell. Before that, let us revise what we studied in our previous video. In our previous video, we studied about the cell theory and how cell works as a structural and functional unit of living organisms. Now, in this video, we are going to study about the structure of cell. Cell consists of mainly three parts, that are cell membrane, which is also called as plasma membrane. Second part is the nucleus, and third part is the cytoplasm. So let's get started with the cell membrane. Cell membrane is the outermost layer of the cell. It is also called as plasma membrane. Cell membrane is present in both plant cell as well as in the animal cell. Cell membrane is very delicate, flexible, and it is porous by nature. Cell membrane is also called as selectively permeable because it allows only certain molecules which are necessary for functioning of the cell to enter inside and to come out. That is why it is called as selectively permeable. In plant cell, along with the cell membrane, there is again one outermost layer, and that is called as cell wall. Cell wall is only present in plant cell. It is not present in animal cell. Cell wall is very rigid and it protects the cell from external threats and any kind of mechanical injury. It also protects the cell from the harmful bacteria and microorganisms which may enter into the cell. Cell wall is made up of cellulose and it is a non-living structure. Cell wall is considered to be freely permeable. That means it allows all types of substances and molecules to enter inside the cell. The next topic which we are going to study is nucleus. Nucleus is a small spherical mask which is present at the center of the cytoplasm in the cell. It regulates and coordinates the functions of the cell, and it also plays an important role in cell division. Nucleus consists of different parts. Let us have a look on the structure of nucleus. This is how the nucleus look like. Nucleus has nucleolus, nuclear membrane, nuclear pore, and chromatin material present in it. Nuclear membrane encloses nucleoplasm. Inside the nucleoplasm is a small darker body called as nucleolus. The nucleoplasm also contains chromosome. Chromosome contains genes which are present in the form of units. These genes are responsible for transmitting characteristics from parents to offspring. The total number of chromosomes is definite in each species, such as every cell of human body has 46 chromosomes which occur in 23 pairs. This is the basic structure of plant cell and animal cell. You can see the three main parts of the cell, which are cell membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. Cell membrane is present in both plant cell as well as in animal cell, while cell wall is present only in plant cell. Some of the other names are also mentioned, such as vacuole, mitochondria, nucleolus, plastid, centrosome, etc. These are nothing but the cell organelles. These organelles we will study in next topic. Cytoplasm is a semi-liquid, colorless substance. It is found between the nucleus and the cell membrane in the cell. The next topic which we are going to study is the cell organelles, and these are the different organelles which are present in plant cell and in animal cell. The development of better microscope, especially the electron microscope, revealed that cytoplasm further contains many tiny structures, and these tiny structures are called as cell organelles. The main cell organelles which are found in cytoplasm are endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, mitochondria, Golgi bodies, lysosomes, centrosomes and plastids. All these cell organelles have different function. Plastids are only found in plant cell. There are mainly three types of plastids depending on the pigments they contain and the color they impart to the plant's part. Chloroplasts are green plastids that trap the solar energy for photosynthesis. Chromoplasts contain yellow and red pigment that impart varied colors to flowers and fruits. Leucoplasts are colorless plastids which occur in seed. They store starch, fats and proteins.